Whenever there is a new product or a new service an organization is planning to launch, there is three stages to it. The first, the conceptualization stage. Second is the preparation stage. The third is the delivery stage. Now, from one stage to another, the journey comprises of lots of secrets. Now, these are business secrets. These are secrets which are related to the kind of utilization of product, the kind of resources, the kind of raw material used, the kind of technology involved in delivering the product. Now, these are business secrets which has to be kept along with the leaders or the main decision makers of the business. These are the kind of, let's say, secrets or informations, confidential informations, which must be restricted up to the leaders, because these informations are for the leaders to work upon, take a decision, and convey their instructions to the departments. What happens if the leaders keeps on sharing such kind of secrets or information with subordinates? The right kind of information, when shared with the wrong kind of people, might lead to leakage of information, data breach, information breach, and confidentiality of the product, process, and the details about the production breached. So, when this happens, the company not only incurs losses in terms of competitiveness, in terms of, by the time they reach the market, they already have the competitor's product and there is no takeoff for their own products. Accordingly, this loss has originated only from sharing the secrets, sharing the right information with the wrong people, because you never know. In the corporate world, when we talk about ethics, when we talk about loyalty, when we talk about people honesty, unfortunately, there is the darker side also, wherein the competitors pays employees or subordinates or the management people within the management itself to share information, to give that information so that they can have a cutting edge. Competition has taken the world to a very, very dark side of unethical practices. So, when a leader starts sharing information or secrets with, knowingly, unknowingly, with the wrong kind of people, two episodes happens. First, the leader has to bend in front of a lot of people. The more people who knows your secret can manipulate you through their way of getting things, their points being approved, their almost out of the process kind of activities being accepted and enjoying an upper hand. So when you are a leader whose secret is known, a lot of people will be able to control you. Instead of you controlling them, you keeping them within the organization, they would be getting their things done through you because they know certain secrets of yours. So when that happens, the balance between the organization, the leader, and the instruction and the direction completely is breached, resulting in, again, loss of trust, loss of information, loss of revenue, loss of man hours, and absolutely loss of employee loyalty and the company's credibility in the market. So, the more people knows, you have to, as a leader, bend in front of more people, and that is something very dangerous for you, your career, and the growth of the organization. Second, the situation of helplessness prevails among the mind of the leaders. As a leader, you should be concentrating more on how to take the project, your organization, or the process ahead, instead of trying to protect the secret which you might have accidentally shared with the wrong person. So, the more you share the information with people who are not directly involved with the information, you actually lose the control over authenticity of the information, ethical use of the information, and the output of the organization being hampered. Reminds me of the history. Chanakya, Kautilya, was feared among his enemies because he always was ready with multiple plans, and his secrets of attack were never even known to the king itself. Everybody feared Chanakya because when plan A failed, he had plan B, plan C, plan D, and God knows how many plans. It has been mentioned in Arthashastra that there should be parallel plans of attack when you are being cornered. So Chanakya was a very feared character to his enemies, because the enemies never could prepare against all the kind of actions or attacks that Chanakya can launch, because he never shared what he was thinking of. He never shared his plan. He never shared what he was thinking or what he's going to do next, even with the kings. He was the Kautala, he was the main advisor to the king, but yet, many a times, he did not even share the secret with the king also. Similarly, taking reference from the history, Chandrasekhar Azad, the famous Indian revolutionist, was feared by the British as to what kind of attack, from where and how, and in disguise of whom he would attack. He was completely an enigma. He was completely a person wrapped up in secret, and he was somebody who never shared his whereabouts, his information about what his next plan is, what he's going to do, how is he going to do, even with his own team members, like another famous Indian revolutionist, Bhagat Singh. We all know Bhagat Singh and Chandrasekhar Azad fought together against the British. They fought together against the imperial imperial Raj and everything. But yet Chandrasekhar Azad's whereabout, the next course of action, his plans, his thought process, he even didn't share with Bhagat Singh. One of the person, the team member, he let's say fought along with. So when he managed his secret like that, till the last date, he mentioned that my name is Azad, which means free. So the only way I can be free is by remaining up to myself only, by not letting anybody know about my whereabouts, about what I'm going to do, what I think, what I like, what I eat, where I live. Nothing was known till the last date of Chandrasekhar Azad, because he kept on moving and he kept on sharing information that was absolutely there, and he followed a guerrilla warfare in which he was feared by the British as to God knows from where he would pop up and as disguise of whom, and he might shoot or bring an end to the ruthless British rulers. So just like those days, if we as a leader, if you as a leader who's being entrusted with a lot of confidential information, forget about the Intellectual Property Act and the Data Privacy and Data Ownership Act and all those. Remember one thing: you as a leader, you are the one who's going to do the data crunching, that number crunching, and the data analysis with the secret information, the informations which are for you for taking decision. Even when you reach a conclusion, you don't need to share it with the people who are not going to be working on those ideas, on those aspects directly, and who does not have to know the whole story. If the person is required to work on a certain part, his part needs to be explained rather than the whole picture being given to this. So that's the only way a leader can remain true leader, in a sense wherein his thought is not being read as an open book by the subordinates, and he's informed, he's working on the data, he's analyzing the data, he keeps a tag on everything, he notices everything, but the way he thinks, what he thinks, and how he thinks, nobody knows about it. So when you are leader, maintain that kind of secrecy for the benefit of your own career, for your own growth, and absolutely for the growth of the organization and for the confidentiality and the betterment of the organization. With that note today, guys, I wrap up this morning vibe session with Career Counseling Online. It's a weekend approaching, so take care of your health, eat good food, listen to some good music, watch some good movies, and stay positive with your family. And as I always mention, learn, contribute, and evolve. Take care, guys. We meet again tomorrow morning at the Morning Vibe session. Take care. Bye bye.